What's up, guys? It's been a while since made a video, probably about 4 years, so figured I would make something here. So what I've been up to was me and my dad about, I don't know, year and a half ago, 2 years, we decided to make a sawmill. We get into a lot of lumber, different places. He burns a lot of firewood, so we get trees here and there, and so we looked up some designs and decided to go ahead and make one. My grandpa pitched in a little money because he would like to get some lumber sawed up at his cabin, and so overall we got about $3,200 into it. We spent a little more now that we bought more blades and stuff like that, but I figured I'd make a video of kind of different prices of what we got, how this is working, and if you want to see kind of the building part of it, pictures along the way, you can go to my Instagram account and check out pictures there. I'm going to go ahead and get into a little bit of what we did here, some closer stuff. We kind of went and looked around online in different places that sell sawmills, and we were just checking out different designs. This seemed to be about the cheapest design, the manual push type. So we're looking at some, and some of the designs I didn't like were thinner steel, as well as smaller dimensional. So I wanted to go with something a little more sturdier. We do have a 42-inch span here, so I didn't want it to be too wobbly, kind of back and forth and everything. So we went with 1/4 inch, 2-inch square tubing here for the guides of the whole saw goes up and down on this, and then this is 3/16 here for the main frame and everything, and then just random pieces of steel we got for the bracing. So for the wheels, this is something I got off Amazon. I think they're $16 a piece. They're just like a V groove type of wheel. They're for I think they're for like barn doors and stuff like that. And so that just rolls on the track here, which is 3-inch by 1/4 inch angle, and that's also what the slats are going down through there are. So then for the whole carriage, or whatever you want to call this part that holds the band wheels and everything, I wanted to make sure that it slid up and down easy. There's some like Delron inserts that go in, and then that's adjustable here to kind of straighten it out, to help it slide a little easier. For the lifting of the blade, some are like cables. I didn't really like that because I feel like it's just relying on the weight to hold it steady. So we went with an all threads, 1-inch by I think 8 or 9 threads per inch. And then we just, down here is a captured nut that, pretty much is what lifts the whole thing. One on either side, and then up here it's tied together with a chain over to a handle here. Long term, we would like to turn that all hydraulic, and as well as the actual feed, make that hydraulic. But for now, it works pretty good, just pushing it along. For the blade guides, we went with some bearings here. And then these are like $1 a piece, easily replaceable, and they do go out every now and then. And this one right here is about $5 a piece. It's a little more heavy duty. It's a thicker wall, holds up to the speed a lot better. So far that works pretty good. This whole bar slides in and out. We got 2 T-handles back there that locks it in place, and then we can slide the bar out, and that makes a big difference depending on how wide you're cutting or how thin you're cutting. For the band wheels, just went with a regular B-belt pulley. It's a 26-inch diameter pulley, and then just put a belt on it for the tire, and it's a lot cheaper than a band saw wheel. This one I think is $200, so it was $200 a piece. And then we it's a 2-inch shaft right here, chrome shaft, 2-inch obviously pillow block bearings, and they're holding up pretty well. They're $50 a piece. For the dry pulley, we got a 4-inch pulley here down to a 20-inch pulley here. And then for the engaging, it's just like an over center latch. Right there, tightens the pulleys up, and then disengage it. It loosens the pulley up. I had to spend some time making the shield right here so that the pulley would bubble around the drive. For the blade tensioner, we just made a carriage that slides on the frame here, and just have 2 5/8 threaded rod to pull that and tension it. I put 2 on so you can kind of change the angle of the wheel in there. That allows you to kind of track how the blade's tracking and make sure it's running straight on the wheels. For the motor, we got a 24 horsepower V-twin Honda, and that was probably the most price savings. We got that for $180. and so that's been running really good ever since. The only thing I tried new was I'm running water just from my hose with a little valve, so I don't have to keep filling stuff up. That seems to be working really well. It's keeping the dust down. The only disadvantage is that it cakes up more, but I'd rather it cake up than have the dust flying on my face and breathing it and everything like that. The other thing I made was these little brackets to hold the log in place, so they work pretty well. The crane, we built that out of some scrap metal that we had around with a chain hoist, and that's definitely a back saver. I'm pretty happy with how it cuts. It has a pretty nice finish to it. I mean, there's little spots there you can see, but other than that, it cuts pretty nice. I know that was kind of a vague movie, kind of quick, but if there's anything you see that you are curious about, how I did it or why I did it, don't be afraid to ask in the comments, or maybe I can make another video at some point. But appreciate you watching, and enjoy your day. Thank you.